everybody, welcome to my video. Today we're playing a very old game. I mean, its sequel has come out. I actually did this video last week, but there was an issue and I unfortunately deleted the first half of my video. So I didn't want to upload only half of the video, so I didn't upload it all. Anyway, we're playing Kingdom of Deliverance. I'm going to show you one of the strange missions in this game. It's called Playing with the Devil. Let's see if I've still got the save. I should still have it. I hope I've still got the save. Yeah, and unfortunately we're back to the very slow loading screens in it. I must admit number 2 has improved in that section. Doesn't take so long to load anymore. Number 1 takes a long time sometimes. Like now. Now if this is the correct, yeah, we should be facing Father Godwin. Now, whoever's played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 or has watched a playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you play as Godwin here in some parts of the story, and this is where you first meet him. This is Sasau, no, sorry, not Sasau, Ushitz. This is Ushitz. He hasn't been expelled from his parish yet. He's still here. He can fight with the sword and he loves to drink, and he's going to give us the mission that I am basing this video or doing this video for. So let's speak to Father Godwin when he stops swinging his sword around. If you walk up to him while he's swinging the sword at you, he should stop when I walk up to him. Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised. I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practice with a stick. Reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Sorry, I'm just turning the volume up a little bit. It's very soft. I don't want it to be too loud that you can't hear my commentary. So each time I touch my recording equipment, this happens. Give me a second. Ow, sorry about that. Okay.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
What would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Ratai.
Ow. I found the correct mission now. Basically, you speak to Father Godwin. He said there's a herb woman in the woods, and he is thinking that she is a witch, and he wants you to go and talk to her and find out if she is a witch and what her potions and things. So he asked me to go see the herb woman. Just find her. Yeah, there we go. The quest is called Playing with the Devil. Okay, so she's over here. Right, so he wants us to go speak to this herb woman and find out what is happening. So, let's go.
Mushrooms, apples, carrots, cabbage.
On our horse. Now this is early stages of the game, so my stuff is pretty much basic. Okay, I think she's that way. Yeah, sorry, my direction is terrible. Yeah, she's this way. It's actually in here. Let's get over the fence. Let's make sure I'm walking towards her. Yep, I'm still going towards her. Thought I saw the enemy in my peripheral vision there. No sign of her yet. Oh, watch out for the tree. What's nice about this one is if you hit into a tree, you don't get knocked off your horse like you do in the second one. Oh, there she is. Found it. I don't think I've got any lockpicks on me. No, I don't. Should have brought some. No, I don't. Damn it. Oh well. Come back later.
Good morning.
I can ask her about the fellow with the limp, but we'll do that later.
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
Okay, so I can threaten her. I can use my royal approach. Or I can use the kind approach. Let's go with the kind approach, seeing as that's my highest stat.
Don't you know that witches get burned alive?
There's no need for trouble. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
Well, I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror. The flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their sabbaths on broomsticks.
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea or the clink of their coin? And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though.
What
What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women. Take care.
Okay, so we got to speak to 3 women. I forgot their names, but Zlata and 2 others. Okay, yeah, so I must go find them. So basically, you can come in here and you can make potions because you have free access to the alchemy bench here. Even when the lady's asleep, you're allowed in. She doesn't kick you out. And then if you've got a lockpick, you can pick this and you'll find her potion inside. The one she said she gave to the woman. Unfortunately, I don't have a lockpick, so I can't get it out, but it's in this box. Okay, let's go find these 3 women. Matt, you're blocking the doorway.
To heal, Mutt.
Okay, let's go. So now we need to go back to Ushitz and we need to speak to the 3 women. I don't like to fast travel when I'm doing a mission because it takes time. I don't know if it takes the same time just to ride there. So, and I also try to avoid the loading screens. We're also going to wait for ages for it to load. Okay, we're here. Now, let's go find these ladies. Alright, we got one here, and one here. Let's go to these two first because they're the closest. So I need to turn around, go up the hill, and go this way from the horse. I think she's the next one here. The loading screen. That's the only downfall of this game, or the loading screens can get quite annoying. Number 2's got them, but they're few and far between. So she's this way. I think she's over here. No, I can't jump the fence. Ah, there we go. Up. Vera. Yeah, I'm trying to talk to you. There we go.
I heard something about a magic ointment that you got from the herb woman.
You heard that where? And what business is it of yours?
The priest is concerned.
The priest can go to hell. All he cares about is filling his belly. And then that bastard talks down to us from the pulpit about temperance and humility. It's because of his sword, the lords and the humans here that killed my husband and children. Where was the priest then, eh?
You do know that what I've heard amounts to a burning offense?
We're doing no wrong. Just putting on some herb ointment at the crossroads in the woods at midnight. What of it?
That sounds like devilry to me.
Our souls are our own concern. God has forsaken us, and we have to fend for ourselves.
There's another one down here. No, I think that's back to the other side there. It's basically told me my objective, but there's another option you can get by talking to all the women, and that's what I'm trying to get here. I think the other one is down on the far side here. She's this way. I don't think this is her.
Jesus.
No, that's not her. I think she's over there. Working in the fields. It's locked up.
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
Really? I'd like to know where from. And what concern is it of yours, anyway?
The priest is worried.
The priest? It's nice to find out what telltales you have for neighbours. But believe me, it's none of your business. Or the priest's.
That's enough. What I've heard already amounts to a burning offence.
Burning? Because of some ointment? We mean no harm to anyone. All we do is anoint ourselves at night in the woods. That's no great witchcraft. And you keep your nose out of things that don't concern you.
She wasn't nervous about being burnt at the stake. The other one was. Okay, now the last lady is down this way. So we're going to go to the other side of Oceans to go speak to her. I'm shutting over the gardens. Here we go. Shows it as being over there. To get across the water here. Unfortunately, there's no low edges on the side there. I'm going to battle to get over. I fell in the river. Oh well. Easy come, easy go.
Is someone there?
Gupta.
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
What? Who told you that? Was someone asking around?
It might interest the priest.
The priest? Who's been telling him stories? Does he know about us?
What I've heard already amounts to a burning offence.
Wait. Really?
If someone buys witching ointment, what am I supposed to think they want it for? Let me take a wild guess. Witchcraft. And witches deserve to burn.
We're doing no wrong. We go to the woods alone, at night, and we hurt no one. I won't say any more. You might twist it against us.
Okay, well, we've got all the information we need. They doesn't seem to be changing their mind that they could be burnt at the stake. But anyway. The people are moaning at me because I'm in the yards. Okay, so our next quest is go to the village woman's meeting place at dusk. So I must go here. Don't know how long it is till dusk though. Okay, it's midday. Let's call our horse and take a ride up there. And looks like we might have to wait.
What do you want?
I'm gathering herbs. Stay out of my way.
Herbs, my foot? You're that sneaky lad that was nosing around asking us questions. Get lost.
I was picking herbs. What's wrong with me picking herbs? You basically got to move away. Then you got to wait a few minutes. Try and keep an eye on them.
We can set off. Is it far? Not at all. But we should put the ointment on now. It takes a while to start working.
Where exactly do you put it on?
Well, there. You know.
I feel shy.
So playing games with the devil is all right, but dabbing some ointment on your cunning is going too far.
Well, don't peek for a bit. I'm not sure.
Don't worry. Plenty of women have tried it before us.
What if it does work? What if he does appear?
But that's what we want, isn't it? Let's go.
Okay, now you're going to follow them. But you can't get too close. And yeah, as you can see, it's very hard to see where they are. And I can't activate a light because they'll see me. Surprised they can't hear me. Arm is clinking and clinking like you won't believe. You could do this in Henry's naked outfit, but it's best to not remove your armor. She's I can just see her in the distance there. Thankfully they've got a light. So they're lighting my way. No, I can't. Ish, the creepy music kicks in. Mustn't get any closer than this. Watch the woman from a distance and don't interfere.
We're here. We all know what to do, don't we?
I'm not altogether sure. Gertrude didn't really say anything about that. So all we know is what we came up with ourselves. Come on. I feel old. I truly
The ointment is the main thing, and we'll think up some chant or two.
Just let's get it over with quick. Keep hearing weird noises.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly is done? When?
Damn it! The best was lost and won. What's that nonsense you're bubbling?
I didn't make it up. It came out of me all by itself.
Like visions blocking out. Like earth living. Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
We're not doing it for our sake. Our intentions are pure. There's nothing to worry about.
Silence. Hush now. Do you hear that?
Is it someone singing? That'll be the tree roots. The earth speaks.
It's probably Matt growling.
Said, why is it getting so dark?
It seemed very loud. Maybe let's stop. At least for a while, please. My head hurts.
Lucifer, star of the morning, we're here to ask you a
The devil is coming.
I'll go toward you. Show him the way to find us.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now at the hour of our death.
What are you praying to the Virgin Mary? You'll scare the devil away. Speaking of death, and in order to save life since we've lost a lot. Satan, appear and send pestilence on all the humans. I'm coming to meet you.
Who is it? Who's there?
Just me. I haven't found anyone. Who's me?
You're Lucifer, aren't you? Thank you for heeding our call. Send the plague down on Sigismund and his humans.
It's me, Villa. I think so.
Well, it should be.
Lucifer, deliver us from the humans, a plague upon them and their families. God, you turned your back on us in our hour of need. We beg you, at least now command Lucifer to rid us of the humans.
Yes, Lucifer, deliver us of the humans. Here and now, come among us. Take what you want and let Sigismund and the humans die of the plague like mangy dogs. They killed our husbands and children. Let them die. Let them go back whence they came. Back to hell.
Come, Satan, take us. Come among us. You there? Are you Lucifer? Come here. You dreamt it.
O Prince of Exiles, you who the world has treated wrong, who rise
Now I can interrupt it.
undaunted and strong. Satan, have
Basically, you can pretend you are the devil here, or you can just be confused.
I hear someone coming. Who's there? Is it you, Kuta?
No, I'm still over here.
What's going on here?
Welcome, Prince of Darkness. And make yourself at home.
What would you like us to do? We will fulfill your every wish if you fulfill ours.
I feel quite hungry.
It's not time for that, Henry. Okay, let's hope it loads this time.
Prince of Darkness? What in God's name are you babbling about?
Why are you testing us?
Testing you? Jesus Christ, what have you been smearing on yourselves?
A magic ointment from the herb woman? We are ready to pleasure you, Lord. In return, all we ask is that you rid us of the humans. And if you won't rid us of them, then help us get away from here. Give us riches, so we can start a new life in the city.
Okay, so you can either play along and be Lucifer, or you can continue to try and get them out of their dazed stupor. In this case, I'm just going to go straight ahead and just stick with the Henry version.
I won't be fulfilling any of your wishes.
Oh. What must we do to please you, O Lord?
In return, you'll have to... Shit. I feel very weird. Oh, that ointment. You smeared the ointment on me.
Fear not, my lord. Nothing will happen to you. It's all part of the ceremony.
Shit. What the fuck? What did you do to me?
Yeah, he saw something in the distance
Are you
there.
quite well after your long journey?
Uh-huh. Long journey? What?
From the gates of hell to here. When will you take care of the humans? And why don't you have horns and hooves and a goat's tail, like the priest said?
I flew on a branch. Why are you a horse and why are you talking? Only with the horns on special occasions.
I got rid of my horns and hooves along the way. I keep my tail in my breeches. I only get it out for special occasions.
I hope there'll be one soon enough.
How come you're a talking mare?
What mare? Does your sight deceive you? I'm Vera, and I turn many a young man's head in oozes.
I flew in on a tree branch. It took no time at all.
Flying on a branch? Will you teach us how to do that too? We are your maidservants now. We'll do anything you wish.
Actually, I wanted something else.
What's that, oh Lord?
Will you serve me and do all I tell you to?
Oh yes, our Lord of Hellfire. We'll do whatever you want. Just rid us of those wretched humans. Which one will you take first?
Me! Take me!
No, me.
There's only one correct answer here. You need to take the chicken.
And what about the other one? Why doesn't she speak up?
Kuta, you chicken! Speak up!
Yeah, you have to choose the chicken. I don't know how the other two work. I just know how to do the chicken.
I want you. Hen. Hen.
That is convert with the woman. Basically, you got to walk up to the chicken and you got to try and lockpick it. This is the weirdest section in the game. Fortunately, you got to do it a few times because Henry's in a bit of a daze. You need to go around a couple of times and eventually he'll get it. And you literally have to lockpick the chicken.
That was tough. Oh, but I'm all dizzy again.
What is wrong with you? Is something going to come of it or not?
I need to sleep.
Bugger sleep! What was that? What is it? Someone coming!
Insolent whelp!
Jeez, 5 hours later. He was tripping very, very much so there.
What the fuck happened here? Shit! Oh my god.
Yeah.
These are no demons, just flesh and blood woodcutters. I'll never be able to explain this to anyone.
Because of the...
Damn that old hag. Now what?
Because of the hallucinogenic and all that, I mistook these woodcutters as demons, I'm assuming. And yeah, they're actual people, and I've just murdered 2 people in cold blood. And as you can see, the women are gone. So, yeah. Now we've got to explain it to the priest. He's not going to be happy with what we have to tell him.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to wait for him to wake up. Oh, it worked this time, so that's good. The game has been synonymous with crashes in that. So basically the woman rubbed that stuff on them, they started hallucinating, they thought I was the devil, they wanted me to kill the humans for them, and and because I'm just a mortal Henry, nothing came of it, except I murdered 2 people in cold blood. Granted, he was also under the hallucinogenic, so yeah. So he saw them as demons or whatever, but he actually wasn't in the wrong. It was all the herb woman's fault. Now we got to wait for Godwin to wake up, so we can report this mission to him. Gonna eat some bread, and because I've got the human dustbin trait, I can eat rotten food without having the after effects of it. In other words, no food poisoning. I guess I could wait until about 8. I'm sure he's awake by then. Let's go there. Up there he is. Training with the sword.
I found out more about the Ujit's witchcraft.
Pray, do tell.
The women have got hold of some magic lotion from the herb woman, and they're using it to summon the devil.
For the love of heaven.
I followed them to where they held their Sabbath. They summoned the devil, danced around a fire.
Oh my God, what else?
The women were completely out of their minds from that ointment. Then some woodcutters stormed in. They wanted to put a stop to the witch's Sabbath.
Good God. And what happened?
I had to kill the woodcutters to save those women from them.
For Christ's sake! How could you? Such needless slaughter! Those men meant well. Was there no other way to stop the bloodshed?
The woodcutters were beside themselves with rage, baying for the women's blood. There was no reasoning with them.
There must have been another way.
I can't bear to talk about it. Forgive me. I'm sorry.
Forgiveness must come from the Lord. I can't be the judge. Pray for the souls of those unfortunate Christians. Pray, because you have blood on your hands. At least you see where dancing with the devil can take you. Pray for their loved ones and for your soul and mine, because we share the blame. And now please, go. Leave me alone to pray.
Alright, well that is what happens when you consort with the devil in the 14th century. I was going to continue with the game, but I'll leave it here. Last time I had a little bit of an issue with the upload, so I don't want to try and go too far. If you do want to see the other video, let me know. There is one more video I'm going to do after this one. Same game, just more of a main storyline. And let me know what you think. And granted, the game is old, but I am the retro gamer. I do play older games. And it looks like I'm playing this game along with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm playing both of them at the same time. So if you want to see more, let me know. And tell me what you think. And
Look what I've got for you.
If you want to see more, let me know.
I love this.
Like and subscribe and tell me what you thought of the video. And what happens when you mess with the devil in the 14th century. Goodbye for now, and see you next time. Goodbye.